morning, Indian Trail. This is Mr. Lubing with your daily Wildcat Wire News. Today is Monday, February 22nd, 2021. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Eric C., as well as legendary NBA power forward Charles Barkley, who played for the Sixers, the Suns, and the Rockets. An 11-time All-Star, he was named NBA MVP in 1993 as a member of the Suns. After retirement, he became a widely popular NBA analyst, and his outspoken opinions became as well-known as his game. We would also like to wish a very happy birthday to pop and R&B singer from Barbados, Rihanna. Hey Rihanna, what's the weather going to be like today?
You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella.
Sounds like it's going to rain. This week in history, in 1989, the first Grammy Award was awarded for rap. And who did it go to? DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince for the song Parents Just Don't Understand. You might not know that song, but happy Monday, I bet you know this one.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it, yo, home's the Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Today we wanted to give you some reflection questions that all have to do with people that are respectful. As I read these descriptions, think of people in your life that they remind you of. You can learn so much from adults and students around you. They're honest. They don't lie. People can depend on them. Think of the heroes we admire in books, movies, and real life. Don't they act with integrity? Aren't they generous with others? Doesn't everyone look up to them? They don't lose their tempers, scream, yell, or strike out against others when things don't go their way. In other words, they rarely lose control. When negative things happen to them, they remain positive. They treat people as they would like to be treated. They understand that they can't change other people, their feelings, or the circumstances, but they can change their own attitude about situations. They admit when they're wrong. Instead of sticking to their guns, no matter what, just to be right, they fess up to their mistakes, particularly when it lets another person off the hook or eases a situation. They have an inner sense of right and wrong. They innately know the right thing to do, and they understand clearly when an injustice is being served. They tend to be role models for other people. Others admire and look up to them. Do any of these things describe you? Maybe focus on just one of them and strive to achieve it. You are capable of greatness. Always aim high and always rise above. If you remember my Indian Trail trivia question from a couple of weeks ago, I asked, before running the STEAM classroom, what did Mr. Wright teach? And the answer, Mr. Wright was in charge of the wood shop. Congrats to Ashton B. for answering correctly. I'll find you in the next couple of days with your prize. That's right, we had woodshop class here where students learned how to use things like this and like this. Now what you're learning in STEAM class, I'm sure, is helping you prepare for technology-based careers, but most of you couldn't tell me what this is. No, this is not something to scrape the dead skin off the heels of your mother's feet. You know, gross. Using tools and fixing things are life skills that many young people, such as yourself, don't know how to do. So instead of a trivia question this week, I want to know, what is one thing around the house that you would like to know how to fix or do that you don't know how? Let me give you an example. The power goes out in your bedroom. You've tripped a breaker. Probably don't know what that means. What do? And you can't just call for your parents to come and help you. What do you do? See, life skill. Put your response in the Google form and maybe we'll learn a thing or two in the next couple weeks. Attention Battle of the Books competitors, our first Battle of the Books Zoom meeting is tomorrow at 1:35. The link for the meeting is posted in the Battle of the Books Google Classroom. Team captains, please make sure all of your team members have joined our Google Classroom and are aware of our meeting. We will be talking about how battles this year will work and when you will get your books. Hey Wildcats, it's your last chance to enter the Lego Build Challenge. Create a Lego build showing your dream job, dream activity, or a dream destination. Take a picture of your entry and upload it to the ITMS Library Google Classroom. Entries will be judged on creativity and attention to detail. All entries are due by the end of the school day on February 25th. Winners will be announced the first week of March. Last Thursday, we held our championship spelling bee virtually. We would like to recognize all of our finalists that competed: Anna M., Gianna F., Addison G., Faith I., Allison D., Juan R., Jamaria O., Taryn P., and Isaac C. Congratulations to all of our competitors, and our spelling bee champion for the third year in a row was 8th grader Elijah M. Congratulations, Elijah. Miss Ferris will be finding you in the next couple days to drop off your prizes. That about wraps it up for us here today. Remember that today is a B-Day, so make sure you attend your B-Day Encore classes. Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always rise above. Have a great day, Wildcat.